What is up, everyone? Welcome back to another YouTube video. My name is Mike. I sell books full-time, so that just means I send books into Amazon and I list some on eBay here and there, and I make a full-time income doing this. So the tools you need to do it: you need a little Bluetooth scanner so you can scan the books efficiently. You can do this with just a phone. It's just going to be a pain in the butt. And then you need the phone app Scout IQ. So what that does is it basically tells you whether or not a book is profitable. So when you scan it, it's going to pop up on your phone and say whether you're buying it or not. So I know lately I've been avoiding Goodwills, and I've been going to these little mom and pop shops, and today is one of those days. So I found two little mom and pop shops, thrift stores. This is the further one. It's about 35 minutes away from me, and the other one's on the way home, Jubilee Ministries. I've taken you there before, but I've never been to this one. So this one is in a little town called Lititz, Pennsylvania. So this reminds you, like, I don't know, you got to pay for parking, you got to put a few coins in a little meter. So I have some time in there. We're not getting a ticket, but it seems like a nice little town. So this place I think is called Matthew 25. So when you're scouting out these places, you just want to take a look and make sure. Luckily, this one had a picture on their website that showed they had bookcases full of books. So I knew they had books. You don't know what the prices are, but usually with these smaller shops, they're going to be a lot cheaper than Goodwill and sometimes even Salvation Army. So when I get in here, I won't be able to record me scanning in here because it looks like it's pretty tiny, just like a small storefront. But I'll do a walkthrough at least. I'll take the camera in there so we can kind of see what it looks like together. You'll see my Scout IQ screen. Like I said, that's the phone app I use. It tells you whether or not a book is profitable, and the rest is history. So let me get to work. Hopefully, let's get in here and find some very cheap, very profitable books. Let's go. All right, everyone, we crushed it in there. You guys seen just a little bit of the screen record. I was hitting greens left and right. I swear I didn't plan all these books. This is why I tell you, you got to be going to these little thrift shops. You seen the prices? $1 hardback, 50-cent softback. It was 20% off day, which I didn't even know about. Even better, they had to give me another bag. I filled up my whole reusable bag, and I had to carry an armful up to the register. So just a few cool things we got out of there. I'll do the wrap up at home, but we got like this old game companion, King's Quest. I'm pretty sure this is like an old school point and click kind of adventure game, and this is just cool to have. I like this a lot. It is profitable though as well. And then two that didn't scan for Amazon that I just grabbed because they're only 50 cents and it seems like they'd be cool. The Official Collector's Guide to Mage Knight. It's like an old miniature game, I guess, and there was two of them, so I risked it. When I do the wrap up, I'll look into these a little bit and see if it was worth it or not. But either way, my editor Brett, he's real big into miniatures, so if these ain't worth nothing, they're going to him. So let's get over to Jubilee Ministries. It's going to be hard to top this place, but you never know what you're going to get when you walk in there. So let me get moving, and I will see you guys when we get there. All right, we have made it to the second and last stop of the day, Jubilee Ministries. They got quite the task to live up to here because that first store was super. And I forgot to tell you, the first store has like a frequent shopper card. So you receive 1 stamp for every 10 you spend, and when you fill the card, it becomes a $10 gift card. So when you spend $200, you get $10 back. So better than nothing. I mean, my Goodwills don't even have sticker sales, you know? Like, I remember when this color's this percentage off. There ain't been one of those sales in Pennsylvania in 60 years. So it's pretty cool that some of these smaller shops are doing things like this to kind of drive business. And that's why I like supporting them. Keeps them open, keeps them in business, keeps the low cost, profitable items to sell coming in and keeping the doors open. So let me get in here to Jubilee. I've never been in here, so we're flying blind again. It looks pretty big. I mean, it almost looks like it used to be like an old factory or school of some sort. So let's get in there and let's see if we can do as good as we did in Matthew 25 Matthew thrift store. I don't know, something like that. My thrift store, 25 Mike used book guy thrift store. Alright everyone, we are back home from those two thrift stores. You seen Jubilee wasn't excellent. They only had 2 bookshelves, but we still wound up getting like a bag of books out of there. So the overall numbers for the trip was we spent $37 and total profits right around $476 from only 2 little mom and pop thrift stores. So it doesn't get much better than that. I'm going to go over some of the higher price ones here just so you guys kind of have an idea if you see these out in your stores to pick them up. So, first up, we have F.W. de Klerk, an autobiography. So, let's see what this one goes for. It'd be nice if I tapped into my Scout IQ. $30 for this. It's a slow mover, but I always say you got to mix in the slow movers with the quick movers. So, $30 for that one. Next up, we have The Vision and Beyond. $17 for this little skinny religious book. Always scan them. Crazy money in them. The Daily Bible. $15. This thing is new sealed. Do not risk listing this as new. If Amazon calls your bluff, your account can get suspended and even banned because you don't have a receipt from a legitimate wholesaler. A thrift store receipt does not count. So list this as very good, like new. Explain that it's still in its wrapping, and you'll be good to go. You'll still be able to get a little bit more money for the book. The Book of Yields, $27. And this one's a quick mover. So, accuracy in food costing and purchasing. Sounds like a pretty neat book. Here goes one that was pretty weird. It was worth so much money. $27, Lover Enshrined, J.R. Ward. This just looks like your standard, thicker fiction hardback, but you can even see the merchant fulfilled offers are right around the same, so that'll sell. Book collections. Judy Moody, The Best Ever Collection. This one was easy to see that they were all there because they're numbered. 14, 15 bucks. Can't beat that. Remember, masking tape, 1, 2, it'll be good to go. Politicians are people too. 26 bucks. Yeah, they're people, but they're liars. They just want your votes. They'll tell you whatever they think you want to hear just so you go vote for them. So, I mean, this book, not my interest. And then the last pretty good one we got was Essentials of Econometrics textbook. 38-39 bucks. So we killed it. I'm officially addicted to smaller mom and pop thrift shops. Actually, there was one more I wanted to show you guys. I didn't include this in the wrap up, but I'll show you guys a little bit here. Don't retire broke. $221. So you're saying that's got to be inflated, right? That's crazy talk for this stupid hardback. I looked it up on eBay. The lowest one listed was $170. So in Scout IQ, you're going to see there's a little a chart next to the custom link button, and that's called Chart IQ. It's equivalent to Keepa, so it shows you when items sell and at what price. So if you just click on that, it's going to take you to landscape view so you can see it, and you'll be able to see exactly when the book last sold and for how much. So you see on the left here, you have the price, and then on the bottom is the date. So if you look to November, it actually sold for $300. It looks like right on the dot in November. So that's crazy. I'm willing to roll the dice for 50 cents for $1. I'll send it in. If it sells for 200 bucks, I mean, I'm still fine with that. So that's how you kind of can do a little bit of a deeper dive with a book that has a low E-score, so you can see when it sold last. This only goes back 6 months, but that's enough to kind of give you information of whether or not it sold. So we killed the thrift stores. Mom and pops, start going to them. Forget the Goodwills. Do a little bit of digging. Drive a little bit further out. You're going to find better books, better deals. You sound like a Papa John's commercial. Better pizza, Papa John's. Better books, better deals, better people. Usually helping local community businesses. So I appreciate y'all watching. Make sure to comment, like, and subscribe. And stay tuned for more used book videos. Bye-bye.